Hello, I'm Stuart White. I'm the Director of the Institute for Sustainable Futures at the University of Technology, Sydney. Thanks for the opportunity to talk here about the Council approval of the Rous Regional Water Demand Management Plan. I'd like to just make 5 points in relation to the plan. First is that just to recognise that Rous County Council has been a long-time pioneer in the trialling of a lot of different and useful demand management strategies and pilots, and that's to be applauded. And I'd particularly also applaud the council on its proposed rollout of smart meters for its own retail customers. These are important measures, including the historical measures that have taken place in order to prove up the potential for water efficiency and demand management programs. The second point I'd like to make is that now, when Rous County Council is potentially facing very large expenditures in the order of hundreds of millions of dollars in order to provide capital works for new water supply systems, whatever those water supply systems might be, there is a responsibility on Council to determine the lowest cost measures to improve the water supply demand gap and to maintain the balance between water supply and demand. That's a significant responsibility in terms of the financial security of the organisation and of the ratepayers and indeed the taxpayers of New South Wales. So the third point I'd like to make is that in all of the research we've done all around Australia, including in the Rous region and all around in many parts of the world internationally, our research and my knowledge of the region suggests that a major investment in water efficiency will be the lowest cost option for the region to improve the water supply demand balance in future years. And this is missing from the current regional water demand management plan. So the fourth point I would make is to recommend that Rous County Council not approve the current plan, but indeed to review the water efficiency opportunities scan for New South Wales, a report which my colleagues here at the Institute for Sustainable Futures at the University of Technology have prepared for the New South Wales Government. I will separately send the link to that report to Council. I would recommend that that be reviewed prior to finalising the Rous Regional Demand Management plan, and that there be consideration of upgrading the plan to include a major investment in water efficiency as a way of finding the least cost options for Rous County Council. And the fifth point I would make is that Rous County Council and county councils indeed have all been established to ensure that constituent councils can work together for the good of the ratepayers in the region. There has often been discussion about the fact that Rous County Council can't go it alone with water efficiency, that it requires the constituent councils to implement that work. This is opposite to what the intention of establishing a county council is for. It should be an opportunity for all the constituent councils and Rous to work together to implement a cohesive and coherent and low-cost water efficiency plan for the region. And this would provide both an example, potentially for New South Wales and indeed Australia, of leadership, and it would significantly reduce the financial risk associated with large investments in capital works. So I would strongly urge the Council to not approve the plan, to review the plan in light of the available options that are much lower cost, and to significantly increase the investment in water efficiency in the interest of the financial security of Rous County Council and to the benefit of the ratepayers and indeed the taxpayers of New South Wales. Thanks very much.